What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie Tonight coming at you once again through the power of the internet. And, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Hey there, guys, how's it going? It has been such a long time since I've seen you guys. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate seeing you guys. Ever since I heard that, that the creator is gonna try to do more videos again, I just thought I can't think of a good way to put it. Basically, it's my time to shine the camera. I decided to have my time to shine on the camera, and I decided to tell you guys, I was up there for a long time, like up there, and let me just say that when I came down, I got to meet all kinds of nice people. I got to meet that girl over there, who's named Amanda Sunshine. I got to meet that guy back there. Isn't that right, random guy back there? Wait, what? Anyways, and then I even got to meet that purple guy over there. Isn't that right, purple guy? Wait, what? Who are you talking about? Exactly. Alright, now get out of here. No, you know what? You drive me over here. You make me get out of here. Look, alright, get out of here. You don't touch me. You understand me? I make you get out of here. Come on, let's go. Hey, you cannot take me. I'll take you already. Just get out of here. Asshole. Francis, come on. No, we're not going to do this, okay? Just chill out, okay? Alright, fine. But anyways, it has been such a long time since I've seen you guys. Do you guys miss me? Like, really, do you? Oh, I miss you guys so much. And let me tell you, there's so many things that I'm going to show you guys right here, right now. And let's just start. And, hey guys, look, it's Angry Grandpa. Introduce yourself, Angry Grandpa. Introduce myself. I mean, people already know me. Hey, the guy said it's me, Angry Grandpa. And actually, if you don't mind, I actually need to have this camera now, okay? Wait, what? Yeah, I actually need, if you... Yes, yeah. Do you mind if I have the camera? Well, you already told me. Well, look. Do you mind if I have the camera? Answer my damn question. Hey, don't you freak out on me. You understand me? Don't you freak out on me. What? No, stop it. Are you alright, man? It's just my Francis character, okay? Sometimes he gets kind of crazy when people get crazy towards me. But, well, why do you need the camera? Well, I need to kind of do a video of my own now, okay? So, you need to go. What? Yeah, you need to go right now. Well, do you want to go? What? Exactly. Let's go. Hey, man, come on. Come on, man, this is not cool of you, alright? I'm asking you to go, okay? Alright, because I actually need to do this. This is a very important video I need to do. I'll only go if we go right now. Wait, what? I'm taking over. Wait, no. Yeah, take that on, man. Oh yeah? You need to take, you need to get the hell out of here. Come on, yeah, is that all you got? Get out of here right now. Oh yeah? Is that all you got? No, stop it, Francis, stop it. Well, why'd you push me, man? Why'd you push me? Because I actually need you to go now, okay? Oh, hold on. Yeah, sorry, let me try again. I need you to go, okay? Now can you please go? Well, I don't know. I kind of wanted to do a video, and I kind of wanted to show everybody around. Well, look, now it's at the time, okay? You need to go right now before I get all crazy and we start having a fight again. And believe me, you remember the other 3 times that we had a fight? Wait, you actually remember those? Yeah, I do, and I don't want that to happen again. So, I'm asking you nicely, please go. I actually noticed you're a little bit more different now, and if you don't mind, actually, can you just come here and height real quick? You know what? Screw it, alright? If I do that, will you just go? Maybe. Alright, look, we did it. Okay, now you need to go. Oh, yeah? Oh, who's gonna make me? Stop it, Francis. No, who's gonna make me? You know what? You just stay right there. Hold on, let me turn this off for a second. I wonder where that fat old man went. He probably just ran off like a little bitch because he knows he can't get me out of here. Wait, what the? Alright, there he is, guys. You know what to do. Or actually, before you do anything, listen, man, I'm gonna ask you one more time very nicely, okay? Can you please leave so that I can do this video in peace, and so we can all have peace, so I don't have to have these guys use force. Oh, well, I see you got that Amanda Sunshine girl down there. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? Hey, look, you don't speak to them. You understand me? Either go, or these guys have to use force. Now, which is it gonna be? Oh, man. No, we are not leaving for anything. No, Francis, come on. No, we are not leaving for anything. You're not gonna get away with this, old man. You understand me? You are not gonna get away with this. Alright, can somebody get this guy out of my face? Oh yeah? Who's gonna make me? Look, man, you need to go right now, okay? He's asked you nicely. Now go, okay? Oh yeah? Or who's gonna make me? Who's gonna make me? Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, yeah. Don't. Somebody help me out, please. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Come on. Wait. No. Stop. Nope. He's actually nicely. Are you gonna help us out, Amanda? Stop. Yeah. Please get him out of here. Let me take this. Come on. Please. No, you're gonna go right now. And stay out of here, okay? If we have to deal with you again, okay, there's gonna be problems. You understand? A lot of people had to deal with their ass before, and we don't want it to get physical. You understand? You know what, guys? What have I become? Really? What has this come to? You know what? I'm sorry, Grandpa. Well, that was kind of weird, and it was also weird that my camera just went off all of a sudden. You know, I'm sorry about that, guys. You know, I really hate it when it does that. I really do. I guess I really need to get that tape stuck on there a little bit tighter. Ooh, goddamn. I just did something that you guys don't need to worry about. What the hell is going on here? I heard a bunch of ruckus. What is going on? You don't need to worry about it, man. You know what? Fine, I won't. Don't ask me for any favors again. What? Oh, whatever. Anyways, now let me continue. Oh, hey. Alright, well, thank you again for helping me out. Okay, she's heading back in. Alright then. Well, anyways, you know what? Here, hold on. Turn the camera off for a second. Wait, well, why? Because you need to get the blinds out there. It's getting dark, alright? Turn it off and get the blinds, alright? And then we can continue on. Do it! Okay. See you in a minute. Hello, everybody. Alright, I'm back now. And hopefully there's no craziness around here. I mean, there's a lot of characters here, so, you know, anything can happen. But, well, I think we're pretty much going to keep it under control now, you know, where there's going to be no more craziness. Yeah, we'll make sure no more craziness happens. Well, alright then. Yeah, so continue on what you're doing. Alright, then I will. Anyways, so hello there, guys. Hey there, youngins. It's me, Amy Grandpa, and that's right, I'm back. And the reason why I am back here, especially right now, is because, well, this video is going to go out on December 10th, and the reason why is, well, maybe pretty obvious to you guys why it's going on that specific date, because that marks 2 years since the real version of me died. Wait, really? It was 2 years? Yes, it was 2 years, alright? Actually, I was just kidding, I know. Well, somebody's death is nothing to joke about, okay? You know, when you die, you know, it's really nothing to joke about. Wait, what? That didn't really make sense. I mean, the first part of it makes sense, and I'm really sorry, but now you kind of just start. Well, look, I'm just saying, just think about what you do, okay? You know what? Can somebody take me out of here? You know what? Here, I will. That wasn't taking me out of here. That was literally the worst attempt of taking me out of here. Look, are we really gonna have to deal with you just like I had to deal with that last guy? You know what? No. I'm gonna go. See ya. Well, why are you still here? Just ignore me, okay? Just do your thing, alright? Well, why is your face so hard? Just don't worry about it. Wait, well, what's going on here? Yeah, what's happening? Let me just ignore those guys, okay? So, the reason I'm doing this video is, yes, it has been about... Wait, what the... Oh, just ignore me, okay? I thought I told you, just ignore me, okay? Just trust me, just ignore me, okay? Alright, fine. Just don't interrupt me, man, or else I mean it. Look, there is something I want to tell you, but just ignore me, okay? Just don't worry about me. Trust me, I mean, and the hands won't get me anyway. Right hands? Yeah, we won't get you. Alright, yeah, just ignore me. Alright. So, yes. Basically, just get to the point. Alright, and I'm going to try to make this short and simple. I mean, since already this video is kind of gone into something else. Yes, it has been 2 years since the real version of me died. Let me tell you something. I can't believe that time has already came. It felt like just yesterday since the actual day that the real version of me died. Wait, that didn't make sense. Basically, it felt like yesterday since the death of the real Amy Grandpa. I remember actually doing a video where I pretty much explained how I feel about my own death. You know what I mean? Like, it was basically the creator talking and then trying to get some of Angry Grandpa talking as well. Like, Angry Grandpa, like, you would know Angry Grandpa, basically. You know, what am I trying to say? I'm going to try to keep this as unedited as possible, so if I might you know, if I could tend to what's the word? If I tend to wait a lot, you know, maybe I'll cut it out. You know, parts that I tend to wait on. But I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can. But if I see parts that, you know, I tend to take a little bit on, trying to think of what to say, then I'll just cut that out. But anyways, so yeah, it has been 2 years since the real version of me died, and I know I already said that, but you know, I just mentioned that a few times just so I can sort of remember what I want to talk about. But basically, yeah. And like I said before, you know, it just feels like yesterday since that happened. You know, like I remember those times where the real version of Angry Grandpa had to go to the hospital just shortly after Michael and everybody thought he was feeling better. It was around October, almost the end of October. They played it, and the last time that you saw Angry Grandpa doing well at his house, like basically the last time you saw Angry Grandpa at his house was on, I think it was on October 24th, 2017. I don't know exactly if that was the date. It was somewhere in the 20s of October of 2017. But that was the last video you would see me at my house. After that, let's just say things didn't go so well. I mean, Grandpa's health went to hell again, like basically, and he had to go back to the hospital because he was really not feeling well, and it got to the point where he had to go to the emergency room. And for a while, from October 24th to November 16th, they were not allowed to videotape him because he was really. There was almost a point where he almost died. Then, just a month and 9 days before the actual day he died, he almost died. He almost died about November, somewhere in the beginning of November. Maybe it was October. I can't exactly remember. But basically, as Michael said in the vlogs, yes, I have almost died. But luckily, I forgot exactly what kept me awake. But I think, you know, with being in the hospital and with all the support that they were giving me and all that to keep me alive, I was able to stay alive. And as time went by, I was actually getting more and more better. And there was actually even a point of time where I was basically able to get out of the emergency room and get sent into a regular hospital at some point because I was doing so much better. There was even moments where I was raging because I really wanted to see the youngins. You know, I was raging because I wanted to see you guys. I really wanted to see you guys. You know, and like Michael said, ripping the cords off. Yeah, I did that just because I really wanted to see you guys tonight. And I know that in some ways they couldn't because I was in the emergency room, and I guess technically I wasn't better yet. But then as soon as Michael knew that I was feeling a little bit more better, you know, then came November 16th, which was their anniversary, where they were actually able to show me. And then you see me laying in the hospital bed, you know, eating a fish sandwich from McDonald's. Not that they took me there, they got it from there. And I mean, you guys probably know that, but I just thought I'd just let you know just in case. But anyways. Yeah, so you see me lying there, and I might not seem better, but at the time, I was doing better. But then, and then pretty much, you saw me, and I believe it was 4 videos total. That is including that one Sunday dinner I think they went to when they barely showed me, but I was still shown. I forgot exactly why they didn't show me too much. I think it was because I wasn't feeling well or something. I don't know, but anyways, yeah. So. You saw me about a total of 4 times. The first time was when you was on Michael and Bridget's anniversary video, where for as long as they've been dating, which I think was, well, I can't look. I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm not really Angry Grandpa. I'm just trying to be as Angry Grandpa as I can, but honestly, I don't remember too much. Oh goddamn! I just had some beans, so that's why I'm kind of letting it go so much. But anyways, so in the second video you saw me was just a video after the November 16th video where I returned, where you saw that I was looking a little bit different. You see, in the first video I had a beard and glasses and all that, but in the second video I was clean shaven and I didn't have the glasses, and also I think I had my teeth on as well. So yeah, that made me look very different. Now I'm not sure the hair looked different as well, so I'm not sure if I got a slight haircut as well, but anyways, yeah, so the beard was shaved off, or I don't know if it was shaved off, I don't know if it just went away naturally because you know what was going to happen to me at some point. But anyways, yeah, so that happened, and then the third time you saw me was in the Sunday dinner video, where basically we're in a different room and we're having our dinner and all that. And then the last video you guys get to see me was, well, we got to see me, like, you did get to see me in the December 10th video, but the last official video where I was still alive was the Thanksgiving video. And it was probably one of the best Thanksgivings ever. I mean, you didn't see me rage or nothing like that because I couldn't, because I was still not feeling well. And Michael and everybody said that I was doing better, but if you want to be honest, I tried to do better, but honestly, I just still wasn't really feeling too well. And then at some point, I remember actually, I think it was on December 3rd or something, just a week before my death, that I was sent home. That I was able to go home, because I guess I was doing much better. But Michael didn't want to show didn't want to show me on camera because he just didn't think I was ready. And then unfortunately, a week later, you know, that day comes. And if you want to know something, and I know I kind of I think I mentioned this before when I did the video 2 years ago, and then I edited it and published it into one big video about a year ago. Basically, basically the creator mentions that the creator had an idea that Angry Grandpa was probably going to die because there was a video called "I Love You, Dad" in Mike's channel, and what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, and there was a video called "I Love You, Dad" in Mike's video, and we tried so hard not to think that way, that Angry Grandpa would actually die, because you know we just wanted to stay optimistic. But then when it came the most obvious thing came up when it came December 10th on the Angry Grandpa Show channel. There's a video titled "Rip Angry Grandpa," and that's when you guys found out that I was dead. I mean, obviously no crap, but yeah, but that's when it was more clear that Angry Grandpa was dead, and they didn't. But the good thing was, the only good thing I think was that that he died in his home. You know, instead of being in the hospital, he died in his home. And but yeah, I remember, you know, seeing the video as a character. I remember seeing videos of Michael devastated by that. And for a long time, you know, he had to go through a recovery process. The first year after Angry Grandpa died, it was not too easy for him. But then as time went by, he was able to recover. And fortunately, since Angry Grandpa died, unfortunately, the Kid Behind the Camera channel has sort of died as well. Being creative-wise, I mean, because the videos I see of Michael, and this is gonna sound a little bit weird coming from Angry Grandpa, because you know they were best friends and all that, but seeing Michael's content now for a while, I think since like last year or so, Michael's content has been kind of going to hell. And yeah, his stuff has just been kind of going to hell. You know, like they seem to go on more on drama. You know, they're using Jennifer. You know, my daughter, Michael's sister. They're using her now. Then they used to use Doug, you know, Bridget's dad, who I'm not going to really explain too much. You know, there was a lot of drama with him, but I guess there was at one point where it was the final straw, and they basically want nothing to do with him, so he's pretty much out of the question. And there was a lot of drama. You know, there was a lot of, they made their videos more dramatic than it should have been. And this year, just for the past few weeks, actually, there's been nothing but drama between Bridget and Michael. And before I get into that, I just want to mention that I am aware that they had their baby. You know, I just wanted to say congratulations, you guys, on having your kid. You know, it's going to be a lot of responsibility, I'll tell you that. And I'll tell you, having this kid so far, it seems like a little bit much for Michael, especially. You know, I think that's been kind of stressing him out, and that's part of the reasons why he was kind of acting out in aggression. And as you notice, they broke up. You know, and they've used that title so many times. You know, I'll tell you this, and I see the comments where people say, you know, AGP saw this, you know, he'd be disappointed. And honestly, I am kind of disappointed. I don't know how the real AGP feels, but I don't know how he feels. He might be a little bit disappointed too, but I know I am especially disappointed. And sometimes it makes me kind of angry. Like, just makes me goddamn angry sometimes, you know, seeing this kind of crap, because, you know, they just can't get sometimes it's just hard for them to get their shit straightened out, you know what I mean? But anyways, but besides all that, I just wanted to say congratulations on you guys having a kid, and I just wanted to say, good luck. And despite all this drama that you got, that happens even now with the kid, Angry Grandpa would be happy that you guys have the kid, and he would probably want to see the kid right now if he was there. And honestly, me as Angry Grandpa, I really do miss them. I miss Michael and Bridget. I miss being there for them and for the family and all that. And then because, things just haven't been the same, I think, ever since I passed away. I don't want to say I was the fixer for everything. Of course, there was drama then as well, but I feel like now it's a little bit worse now than it was. You know what I mean? Like, now, of course, right after I died, it wasn't too bad. But then I think as time went by, I think just things just changed. Michael, he still hasn't gotten his damn driver's license yet. And so people have said, oh, if you got your drive, and the other thing as well is my car, the Chevy, the 55 Chevy. The people have been saying to him, people have been commenting saying, hey, Michael, you should get your license. We respect, if you care so much about Grandpa's car, you should get your license and drive it around, Unfortunately, he hasn't done that, and I'm not sure what he did with it. I forgot if he sold it or not, but I know he said that it seems like a lot on him, you know what I mean? He should have just gotten his license and just drove the damn thing, took it after his dad, but of course, Michael's lazy, and I will say that, Michael is very lazy doing things. And I'm not saying I'm any better, but, as a creator saying that, I'm not saying I'm any better than him, but, since Michael's about 32 and the creator's 19, it's just, at least, well, I don't want to get too personal, but, anyways, I'm going off topic now. I'm going completely off topic, but the reason I mentioned all this is because, just ignoring that, he's just itching his hand. Basically, the reason I mentioned all that is because I feel like when I died, ever since Real Angry Grandpa died, they tried so hard to basically recreate angry people acting all angry and all that, kind of like me, and I guess they make it more dramatic. They make their videos a little bit more dramatic than they should. And I'll tell you, let me tell you something else, okay? The main thing that really pisses me off is the fact that Michael is a goddamn coward against everybody, against Jennifer, against Bridget, against pretty much everybody. Like at that time a few weeks, like I said, like a few weeks ago, or maybe even maybe about a week ago or so, when Michael and Bridget broke up, Bridget kicks him out of his own damn house, and yeah, you could say that they have equal rights to it, but it just feels like Bridget's taking more control of the house than Michael. And of course, every time Bridget calls out Michael for being immature, isn't there moments where Bridget's kind of immature as well? And and me as Angry Grandpa, I've always had it out for Bridget, but I feel like we've been making amends and we've been becoming more friendly. But basically, what I'm going at is when Michael had to go to Jennifer's house. I put that in quotes because it's really not her house. It's goddamn his house, the house that he bought for Grandpa. He has to go to Jennifer's house, and she's enforcing all these rules and bullshit on him. And I'm thinking, what the hell is wrong with you, Mike? Are you stupid? Like, honestly, are you some stupid motherfucker? Like, you should understand that it's your damn house. You're the one who bought the houses. You have to pay for them. And you're just going to let somebody tell you what to do like that? Really? Like, I just think it's bullshit. Sorry about that. I was trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do there exactly, but but I'm sorry, like I said, I feel like I'm getting a little bit off topic, but the reason I mention that stuff is because, well, like I said, I feel like ever since Real Angry Grandpa died, I feel like things have just not been the same, And also, now that I think about it, I actually watched Michael's recent video where it's called Bridget's New Boyfriend. And at first I thought, she was, it's another clickbait title. It was really clickbait because where's her new boyfriend, And of course they clickbait all the time. But I think what he meant by was Bridget's new boyfriend is that he wants to be a new person. He wants to change his behavior and his attitude and all that. And he revealed that the reason why he's been behaving the way he has is because December the 10th is coming up. The big day. Pretty much the big day of when me, Angry Grandpa, passed away. And he slightly mentioned that because of that time's coming around, that's part of the reasons why he's been freaking out a little bit more so than he should. And when Bridget came out to see what was going on, questioning him sort of, he was like, oh no, nothing, don't worry about it, nothing, don't worry about it. He only mentioned her a little bit of why he was upset, but he didn't really mention the main reason why. And it should have been pretty obvious to her. She shouldn't be, because she was affected by it as well. So, and she's kind of part of the family, so she should understand, somewhat understand, why he's a little bit more. I was trying to kind of change my eyes a little bit, but basically, she should understand why he was upset, because the big day's coming. Like, you know, whether you wanted to or not, you know, the day of the 2-year anniversary of the real Amy Grandpa who died is coming. So anyways, I just thought I'd just bring that up because, you know, mentioning all the drama and all that, you guys would think that was kind of off topic, and it is, but it's because, you know, it's just because of, I think it's just because it's just not the same, you know. He's just not doing the same stuff like you, and he doesn't do what he promises as well, you know, playing unreleased Angry Grandpa videos, and he doesn't do that most of the time. You know, I'm kind of disappointed in him in some ways, but he tries, he really does try, but a lot of times he just does things that really irritate me, you know. But you know what? Let me set the camera down for a minute. I need to take a break for a second. I'll be right back. Just set it down. Okay. What are we doing up here? I'm up in the bedroom now because I want to continue this video and I want to get it done and over with. Well, that sounds like you just. Why'd you bring me up now? Because you said you wanted to talk to me, man. Here, hold this camera, okay? Yeah. How can I see? Honestly, I don't know. All right, here. Where's the goddamn? Like, turn like. Now you got it on my foot. Oh, poor you. Really, man? I'm just kidding with you. There we are. Oh, great. Here, let me just pick this stuff up. Man, don't worry about that. Anyways, so let me continue on my video, and I wonder. Yeah, the hell with it. I'm gonna turn on this light too, and I'm gonna close this door. Can I come down now? You know what? There. All right. Anyways, let me just. Yeah, let me go somewhere else. What are you doing? I'm just getting myself adjusted, okay? Alright, hey guys, I'm back. And, yeah, if you noticed, yeah, I'm in a different spot now. I'm up in the creator's bedroom because, well, I want to get this video done. His grandpa is downstairs and I can't do it with him down there. So, here, let me turn around over here so I don't point at things you probably don't want to see. Anyways, yeah, so his grandpa getting down, so we're upstairs now because I do want to, I just want to kind of get this video done and over with. Not to sound impatient or anything, but I just don't want to make this video too long. So anyways, all right. So I just first off want to say apologize for getting off topic there, mentioning all the stuff that's happening with Michael and Bridget and all of them. You know, I just felt like I should mention it though, in case maybe you guys are wondering how I feel about the kind of stuff that Michael or Bridget, you know, what the stuff they're going through and all that, and basically what's happening. And you know, I think it's pretty important to mention that, you know, that I do acknowledge the fact that I do acknowledge the fact that they have their own kid now. So you know, that's going to be a lot of responsibility on them. And you know, hopefully they'll understand that how they're acting right now might have some kind of impact on the kid. So anyways, now let me get back to the point. So 2 years ago, the real version of Amy Grandpa died, and then, oh yeah, and actually before I forget, yeah, if you want to know something else, this is what I had to go through. Me, Amy Grandpa as a character. If you want to know what I had to go through, I'm not proud of it. I'm really not. I mean, it was nice to get it over with, but I'm not really proud of it. And I think you probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. So let me mention it now. So remember that 4-season series that we did back last year? We basically did a 4-season series where we basically show what happens during all 4 seasons. And also I just wanted to let you. Also I want to ask if you guys enjoyed that as well. I hope you guys did enjoy it. You know, I can't believe it. You know, it was last year I did that series, you know, put those videos out. And I can't believe it, You know, I just can't. I can't. You know, it was crazy. But anyways, the reason I mentioned that series is because in some part of the series later on, let's just say that I had a little bit of conflict with somebody. And I mean, I had conflict with a lot of people, you know, like Bowser and this one guy named Eustace. And look, I had a conflict with everybody, okay? So it's no question. All right, and Murder Man and Barnacle Boy. But this particular kind of conflict, kind of hungry. But anyways, this particular kind of conflict was different. Basically, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Okay, basically, it started off back in August. In early August, where Mario and I were making a video. Actually, the military hat was doing his own video, but he was showing a lot, and so I told him that his time was done, and I put him back in the head, and then basically we were doing our own video, and basically Mario was saying stuff that was kind of irritating me a little bit, and so out of rage I saw a couple of leaves on the ground. And I just started banging them against the one of the poles outside on the porch, and then I see this one guy out there who was calling me out, telling me, "Hey, you better not do that again, Abraham, or I'll get the cops around here and stuff like that." And let me tell you, I was not happy about that, and I really wanted to go down and beat his ass, but Mario stopped me from doing that. He prevented me from doing that, and he did it himself. He pretty much talked to the guy himself. And basically after that, they talked, and basically, the day after that, I actually met this guy at the soccer field next to the train tracks. I basically met him over there. I confronted him on how I felt, and he was confronting me. We were arguing back and forth, and then there came a point where he thought we were gonna be cool, and we should have been cool. You know, I really should have just made amends in there, but during that time, just way before, you know, December 10th came, and well, actually, it was kind of part of a plan, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, but anyways, basically, so yeah, so we went back and forth, and then eventually at some point, I hit him with a stick. I hit him and knocked it down with a stick, and I'm sure you probably wasn't too happy about that, but I just didn't really care at that time. So we went home, and then about a month later, not really sure what happened after. I know that at some point that he went over to my house, you know, because see, about a month later, then these two people come over named Angela and Richard. They come over, basically telling me that Mr. Gross had a note for me, and he basically gave it to these two people named Richard and Angela, and they were basically and they didn't come at the same time, and they basically told me, saying that if Mr. Gross saw me again, that he was basically gonna hurt me, or basically what they sounded like that he was gonna kill me. And so I took matters into my own hands. I took Angela to the backyard and murdered her, let's just say. And no, that's just where I'm gonna keep it at that. And then Richard comes in, and I would have murdered him as well, but you know, I just didn't really feel like doing the same thing, because you know, I at the same time I kind of feel bad, but I basically just let him know. And honestly, at the moment I should have, but you know, but then at the same time, you know, I really would have regretted it. But then, you know, it ends up happening later on. But basically, yeah, I threatened him, telling him that, you know, if he doesn't get out of here, you know, that stuff would happen. And I was gonna tell him one thing, but he ran off. And you know, I was just not the same after that. You know, things really started going to hell. Comes 2 months later, and basically I came to the same spot where I murdered Angela, and then all of a sudden, Greg the caveman and his girlfriend Diane, they come up, and they basically wanted to check to see how I was doing, and let's just say I ended up murdering them as well. I murdered Diane, came on her own to check to see, I guess, to talk to me, and you know, since I didn't want her to know what I was doing, I basically took matters into my own hands and did murder her as well. And then Mario decided to get Greg, and then he put up a little bit more of a fight than Diane did, but I ended up murdering him as well. And you know, so much stuff has happened. You know, I got into so many fights during that moment, and things are really starting to get heated. And then finally, the big day comes, and I'm not going to exactly give you the date, but it was sometime in December on a snowy day. the big day came where me and this guy named Mr. Grouse, the guy who called me out, that was basically the day where we were going to have our fight. And let's just say that, we had to stop somewhere else first, but then after that, I went over to this place called Crow's Woods, and I basically met Mr. Grouse over there. And before getting to him, there was all these other people that Mario sent over to basically stop me. They were in my way, and except for the Brooklyn guy, I pretty much murdered them all. And there was even people of Mr. Grouse's kind as well, Rick and Richard. Rick is Richard's dad. He's that old guy that I confronted a few months ago. I confronted him 2 times, but he's also Mr. Grouse's friend as well. And you've seen him. If I showed you him, you'd know what I mean, but I'm not going to do that now. Well, basically, I ended up having a fight with all the other guys, with all the other characters that tried to calm me down and stop me, and then came Rick and Richard, and that's when I decided that that's when I finally finished off Richard. And he put up a little bit more of a fight, but I think it was a little bit more confident because his dad was with him, but at the end they both ended up dying. They were both dead. And so then came the big moment where me and Mr. Grouse had a fight, and it was pretty much a big moment there too. We lost a lot of our body parts, and then we ended up cutting our heads off. And somehow Mr. Grouse was able to cut my head off. I don't know how, but he was able to do it. He was able to get his revenge, and we ended up killing each other. And it was craziness, man. Let me tell you, it was craziness. And 6 months later from then, we all. Basically, Mr. Grouse was recreated, I was recreated, Mr. Grouse was recreated, Rick was resurrected back to life. Rick's kids, unfortunately, were not resurrected back to life, and they still are not, as of right now. And, if you want to know, actually, no, I better not mention it. If you want to know something, Rick, Mr. Grouse's friend, is living with us. He is currently living with us, but Mr. Grouse is not. He went back to Michigan, next to the lounge, basically where the lounge house is. He went back to Michigan, and basically 6 months later came, and I was recreated, and a lot of stuff happened then too. 6 months ago, actually. From then was when a lot of craziness happened. I was able to make amends with Mr. Grouse. Unfortunately, it was a little bit hard for me to make amends with Rick. But eventually I was able to make amends with him. And let's just say things ended up going well at the end. But basically the reason I mention all that stuff is because, see, this was actually a plan. This is actually planned for a few reasons. And Mario, if you saw the video Mario made, where he made the update on how I was doing before, 3 months before I came back, this was back in March. Basically, Mario made the update on how I was doing, and in this update, I think he mentioned somewhere that I actually planned to die. And basically, the reason why I planned to die, it was because for one, I didn't like the body that I had, or the original body that I had. I didn't really like it because it didn't look too much like me, and this isn't too bad. I still don't think this was 100% like me, but it's better. I'll tell you this. I think this is better. And the original, I liked it for a little bit, the last body that I had, but eventually, I just didn't really like it too much. And then, see, when that Mr. Grouse guy called me out, the day later, when I talked to him, remember when I hit him with the stick? I actually thought of a plan on how I can, well, actually, no, was it then? Well, I can't remember, honestly, but it was somewhere around then. I know on the day after Mr. Grouse called me out, I confronted him and hit him with the stick and all that. And then I thought, you know what? At some point, I think I had the thought of, I think it came when I murdered. See, I think the reason, now I think about it, now that I think about it, now that I just now remember, the reason why I murdered Angela, why I didn't send her home instead, the reason why I murdered her is because actually, at that moment, I I actually have thoughts about the original body that I was in, and I did not like it too much. And so I actually kind of wanted to be destroyed, but I didn't particularly want it to happen yet. But then, if you want to know something else, the reason why it happened specifically around December and got out, it would, the last video, the last what happened during Four Seasons video would have been out on December 10th, the 1-year anniversary of Angry Grandpa's death. But unfortunately, it was pushed back a week because there's so much stuff, like the video editor was not working right and all that. There was times where that gave the creator a hard time. But basically, the reason why we had the fight happen on December was so that we can have something out that sort of relates to Angry Grandpa's actual death on December 10th, 2017. And we wanted to get it out exactly 1 year later, but it ended up being 1 year, 1 week later, because, like I said, you know, we just weren't able to get it out in time. So that basically, I had kind of planned to die because, for one, I didn't like the original body that I was in, and two, the reason why I had it on specifically on December was because basically it was to put out something for the 1 year anniversary of the real Angry Grandpa's death. So that was basically the reasons. And oh shit, this video is pretty long. Damn. All right, well, basically I think this is pretty much all I wanted to say. And I'm sorry for making this video long. I pretty much dragged it out with mentioning other things that I shouldn't have, but there was reasons I mentioned the other things, but you know, I feel like I'm just rambling now. But anyways, I'm glad to be back though, you guys, and I don't think I'm gonna be destroyed again. And if you want to know something else, remember that last version of me that was there? He is actually still here, but he's just not alive. He's not active right now. There's a reason he's still here, but I'm not gonna get into it. You know, he still needs to be used for something, but I'm not gonna get into it too much. But you know, he's still here right now, as of right now. But he will be destroyed at some point, but just not right now. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And so overall, if you want to know how I feel about 2 years after the real version of me died, honestly, yeah, it's sad. It's a really sad moment. You know, 2 years ago, the real version of me died. At his home though. So I'm very thankful that happened. And then 1 year later, the Angry Grandpa character, basically had a fight with some guy because of stuff that went wrong. That was actually part of a plan. You know, so two things that came out of this plan, sort of. One, I was able to have another body surgery that basically made a version of me that looked a little bit more like me. And two, I was able to put out something to contribute to Angry Grandpa's actual death. And then also the other video where I combined two videos of where the video is titled "How Your Grandpa Feels About His Own Death." So anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry for dragging this out. I just thought I'd just basically let you guys know how I feel, and you know what? I'm done. I think I'm done. I don't think I have anything else to say. I mean, there's probably that one thing I should mention, but if I do, I'll just have to quickly make an update. But anyways, Boogie. Oh, yeah. I noticed you were pretty patient there waiting. But yeah, I just didn't want to particularly ruin it for you, you know, because, you know what? I just want to tell you something. Is it alright if I tell you now? Well, yeah, that's why I called you over. Yeah, what did you want to tell me? Well, listen, man. I'm really sorry for I'm sorry for being difficult. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean what I mean? Look, I'm basically trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry for making it difficult on you. I'm sorry for not leaving when you asked me to. It's just, I just kind of wanted the moment on camera, and also Francis as well. You know what I mean? This Francis character, I don't know, he just gets the best of me sometimes. Right now, I actually have a little bit more control of him now than I did. Or do you? No, stop it. So you're saying this Francis character is kind of because of this Francis character, that's why you didn't really leave that easily? Yeah, it was a Francis character, and then when those other guys, when Shrek and Woody and Amanda Sunshine, when all of them had to basically take him out, I was actually trying to get them to stop, but I think at that point, I think Francis has pretty much made it too difficult to the point where you know, I wouldn't just left on my own. And you know what? Honestly, I think it was best that you got those guys to get me out of there, because I guess even if I were to go back to normal, I think it was just for the best. At the moment, I didn't think it was really for the best. I kind of thought you were a little bit of an asshole about it. You know, that it was kind of a dick move for you to do it. But I think now, I think you were kind of in the right to have those guys do it, because, like I said, it probably would have been difficult. And, you know, since the hands wouldn't be able to grab me as much, you know, listen, I just want to apologize, okay? Well, you know what, man? Tell me here. Oh, wait, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Huh? You want to jump with me? You want to jump with me? You want to... What happened? Where am I? Wow, that really hurt, man. That really hurt. Wait a minute. No, Francis. Did I actually get Francis under control? Ow. That really hurt, man. I'm done. I'm done. Call me when you need me. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, every day. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. Wait, what? Well, I just hit you because you were kind of going crazy, man, and I didn't actually think you would not get knocked out easily. You know what, man? Thank you. All right. If I had the hearts, I would hug you. But you know what? I'm sorry for as well. If I guess if I had to voice you out, if I kind of ruined your video as well. I just kind of wanted to get my video over with. You understand you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I know what you mean, man. But, and you know what? Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more considerate of what you want to do. Okay? All right. Well, look, thank you again, because I think after you did that, I think that actually got my Francis character to stop. Now, see, look, he hasn't came back. Anything? Anything, Francis? No, nothing. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Well, hey, no problem, man. All right. But, anyways, so you do you mind holding on to the camera? Yeah, sure. All right. Let's do it. Do you want to end it off now? Yeah, here, let me just... Goddamn, hold it the right way. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good, man. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'm really sorry. Oh, 20 minutes. I mean, this is long. And this isn't even it. You know, there's other videos. There's other parts of the video that's probably going to make it even longer. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, sorry for dragging this out. Sorry for making this longer than it should be. I wanted to make it nice, short, and simple. But I guess, you know, I guess I just kind of had a lot to say. And like I said, I'm sorry for going off topic. You know, like I said, there was just a lot I had to say. Well, I understand it, Grandpa. Well, thank you for me understanding, man. What is it? Well, Boogie. Oh, my real name is Stephen Williams, actually. But, I go by Boogie. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, well... Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. I'm gonna have to go downstairs to get some water, but... Alright, well, let me get this video out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, I don't think I really have that much else to say, so, yeah, so let me just turn the light off. Alright, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and, maybe I'll see you later on, youngins. Alright, well, here, let's do it. Alright, I'll see you guys later, and, yeah, hopefully I don't have anything else to say. Alright, have a good one, youngins, and you have a good one too, Grandpa. Alright, thank you. Alright. Please show support, and, hopefully Michael and Bridget will change their ways at some point. Alright, we'll see you later. Alright, yeah, goodbye. Alright, bye. I need to see this camera. Wait, what are you doing, Amy Grandpa? Are we gonna get this out? Yeah, but I feel like I need to mention one more thing, okay? So, hey guys, I'm back. I know this is a pretty dragged out video, but I just thought there's one more thing I should mention, alright? So, for the guys that I've hurt, like, basically, like, for the people that I've hurt, like, I mean, I know I made amends to some of them, but for a lot of people, like Merman, Barnacle Boy, and Eustace, and, who else? Mr. Bleakman. Well, actually, I think Mr. Bleakman is alive. Well, I'm gonna say it in the video anyway, because I don't feel like going out to him right now and telling him. But anyways, for the guys that I've hurt or killed, and Rick's kids, Angela and Richard, I just want to apologize. I just feel so bad now for doing this. Like, I really do. You know, all because I wanted to make a video. All because I wanted to make a video related to my actual death 2 years ago. And, you know, I really wish I could do something because, you know, like I said, I don't think Rick's better now, but I think he's still kind of grumpy, you know, since he doesn't have his kids with him and all that. And so I kind of want to do something. I kind of want to make amends with him. I might remake his kids or something, or I don't know, who knows what we'll do. But I just really feel bad for those people that died. in the process. And I guess Courage as well. Courage, I'm sorry that your owner died, and I'm sorry that you basically died as well. Yeah, I kind of feel bad because a lot of those people, they already had to go through enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. And it's just been a lot, and I didn't really make it easy on them, and I just really wish there's a way we can make them back. I mean, we could, but I just thought I'd just let it out there, just so you guys know how I feel, in case you guys are, probably still kind of have it out against me because of what I did, basically because of what I did to them. So, anyways, I just thought I'd mention that. All right. Well, yeah. Let's get this video out. All right, I will. Okay, just chill. No, wait, hey, you will or you chill? I see what you did there. All right. But anyways, all right. I'm done. Goodbye. Hey guys, sorry. One more thing I want to mention. Okay, if you're wondering why we haven't posted a video out for Angry Grandpa's birthday as well, which was on October 16th. Wait, what? You seriously? You're just now deciding to just look? I just want to say one more thing. Okay. Alright, say one more thing. Alright, so basically, if you're wondering why we didn't put out a video for Angry Grandpa's birthday, it's because, well, we honestly didn't feel like, this is during the time when the creator really didn't feel like posting any videos. I think the last time I think when he got back to doing YouTube, it was about a month ago or so, in November or something. Like, this video is going to go out on December 10th, hopefully. But, anyways, but basically, the reason why we haven't put out Angry Grandpa birthday videos is just because there really was no reason to. I just felt like it didn't really need to be filmed. I mean, I know that I don't really want to hide anything for the youngins, but if you wonder how my birthday went, me and Angry Grandpa, it went pretty good. It went really well. I was able to do some nice things that day. It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but because I've already dragged this video out long enough, and I just don't really want to get too personal. I mean, I know the real version of Angry Grandpa wouldn't hide anything, but I just right now because I want to get this video on, because I've already spent a lot of time talking. I just want to kind of, I just thought I'd just get that out there. So, anyways, so that's it. All right. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. That's it. And I'm just gonna hit this. What the? I'm gonna take this camera now. Sorry, man, but I just feel like this needs to be over. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And now, for the process. Okay, let me do it. See you guys later.